Hi folks, welcome again. Today I would like to talk about 10 non-high-tech writing jobs for technical communicators. When one talks about technical writing, the thing that immediately comes to mind is high-tech sector like software, hardware, etc. But not all the good jobs out there are high-tech in the sense that they don't involve really writing a lot of software or hardware documentation. Here are, for example, some suggestions if you are looking for a position for yourself as a technical writer. Office manuals. You can write a manual describing how to use various office machines in an office, including how to log on and log off and configure the machines for the corporate network. Rules and etiquette of writing office memoranda with templates, etc. Try sending a simple one-page proposal to small businesses that employ 10 workers or more in your area to see if they would need such an office manual. HR Guidelines Handbook. This would include writing about annual vacation rules and regulations, medical leave and health insurance policies, IRA, 401k and retirement plan details, conditions of employment, reasons for dismissal, complaint procedures, etc. Again, send a simple one-page proposal to see if there's a need for such a handbook. Target the Human Resources Department manager. If the company does not have a HR department, the chances are they don't need a handbook either. Federal proposal writing is another non-high-tech job for technical and business writers. In the United States, the federal government purchases over $500 billion worth of goods and services every year from contractors. Technical and business writers put together the proposals for such federal contracts. Take a course that teaches how to respond to RFPs, requests for proposal, and try your hand in proposal writing. A shameless plug-in, I teach such a course on Udemy with my co-author, Sean Stevenson. Go to Udemy and search for it and see if it's the right training opportunity for you. Corporate training materials for in-house training of officers, managers, salespeople, marketing employees, engineers, and developers, etc. Bigger the company, the more they need such training materials. Press releases. You can write press releases for small and medium-sized businesses and private clients. Then you can post them for free as a bonus to internet PR sites for them, saving them precious time while driving customers to their stores and or websites. It's really a great win-win situation. Resumes. Who doesn't need a resume in any economy? You can easily set up yourself as a resume writer, either for entry-level fresh out of school job seekers or executive level professionals, which would require a little bit more time and effort in terms of the interviews you need to conduct for that level of resume. You can increase your income by also offering to write cover letters to go with the resumes. Investment newsletters. When the economy is going like gangbusters, you really don't need much quality advice since everything you touch turns into gold, right? However, when the economy crashes, when the bubbles burst, that's when you need high quality investment advice. And that's when you can make a lot of money by writing quality investment advice. If that is your niche, if you have a background in finance and business, and if you are qualified to dispense such advice, be careful. In some jurisdictions and states, at least in the United States, you need to have a license and or certification to do so before you can give any investment advice. check it out in advance to make sure you are not violating any laws. And you can also write copy to sell such newsletters instead of writing the content of the newsletter itself. Just something you might want to look into. Armed forces, militaries bristle with technical and weapon systems of all kinds. If you are in the service or a civilian employee working for a military employer or contractor, you can try your hand in writing not only technical manuals, but also employment, scheduling, human relations, training and recreation manuals and booklets as well. Video production. This is the age of video. You are watching one. Videos without a good script don't get the following they used to. So if you have the ability, like a little screenwriting ability, if you can write humorous short scripts and voiceover content, you can conceivably make money as a video writer. You might want to try if that's the right thing for you. And lastly, Twitter copy. There are millions of companies trying to build a footprint for themselves on Twitter, 140 bytes at a time. The writing may sound easy, but it still needs to be sharp, and it needs to be consistent, relevant, and persistent as well. Most business people don't have the time to write content for Twitter. So guess what? You just might have some time on their behalf. And some of those folks would be happy to pay you for your good work. So I wish you well as a writer, and keep in mind, not all technical writing is high-tech writing. See you in the next video.